Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Layla, but in today's video, we are going to be going over my finances for the month of August. It is officially September. I cannot believe it. And I did have a pretty strong month for August. If you've been watching my Transfer Tuesdays, then you know that. There are a variety of reasons for why that happened. Just some leftover money in my checking account. I got like a refund, etc. So I do have a lot of good things happening from the month of August. Everything that I talk about in this video is based off of the last day of August, August 31st. So things tend to change on the first day of the month, but obviously I'll update at the end of this month. And the first thing I want to give an update on are my money goals that I had set in August, and the first one was to put at least $1,000 toward my student loans. I was watching my August video back and I had mentioned, I hope we find out about student loans and what they're going to do about it. So we did find out about student loans. I can link that video down below where I talk about my plan, but basically to sum it up, I'm not changing anything for the next few months, and I will just get an extra 4 months to continue saving for my student loans. So my goal for August was $1,000, and I did do that. I actually doubled that amount. I saved over $2,000. I think it was like $2,006. I'll give you the exact amount in just a moment, but that was huge for me. I kept doing big transfers every single Transfer Tuesday, which I wasn't able to do like back in July, back in June. For a couple of months, I wasn't making big transfers. So it feels good to have a strong month, and I did achieve a few milestones. I know I saved at least $8,750 total for my student loans, which is a pretty solid amount for me. So I did achieve that goal. My second goal was to make at least $1,000 online, and I did do that. I made about $1,082, so a little bit over, which I'm always so grateful for, and that is huge. It makes a huge difference to make income like that on the side, because all of it is just going, after taxes, all of it just goes to my debt, and this is helping me to make progress even faster. So yeah, I am so incredibly grateful for that and very excited that I have continued to make $1,000 basically every single month so far this year, and hopefully that doesn't change. Hopefully we go higher. I keep saying that, but it'll happen. It'll happen slowly but surely. In my August budget video, I also mentioned that I would like to get a couple of new financial coaching clients. That did not happen, so that kind of goes hand in hand with the online income, business income. I did not get any new clients, and that's okay. I still do have 3 clients, and I love them all dearly. I am interested in having more clients, but I'm also kind of grateful that I didn't get any, because I failed that exam like I've talked about in recent videos, and I have a lot going on, to be honest. So I think it worked out in my favor for not having more clients sign on, because when I first start working with somebody, it definitely takes more of my time, and I do have a lot going on. However, I am still open to coaching clients. That is one of my top priorities. I absolutely love doing it, and I will 100% make time for a new client. If you're interested, that's linked down below, but for the month of August, I did not get a new one. But now let's go ahead and jump into the numbers. I have very exciting numbers to share, and I'm just excited to go through these. So I'm gonna go down to the bottom of the screen, and I'm gonna show you my spreadsheet. And let's go ahead and start off with my income. So up at the top, I do have my work income, which I always know the month before. Or I know it, it's just the same thing every single month. $5,134.44. These numbers off to the side calculate my taxes. I say this in every update, but just to clarify, none of the income here is taxed, so I do pay quarterly estimated taxes for these. So moving on to business income, like I said, $1,082.24. And then as far as other income, this is pretty high as well, $1,067.75. So you can see here the breakdown of everything. I also film an update every single month on my online and extra income. So if you're interested in that, that video will be up on Monday. So I will break down where all of this money came from between the two. I will say right now, a big chunk of this was a refund. That's $772. So technically it's just getting my money back. So it's not really income. So I'm probably not going to include that on my actual finance tracker. But for the purpose of here and for these numbers to make sense, I did include it. I did not pull anything from my sinking funds in the month of August. So we're going to move down to expenses. And the first thing here are taxes. So I budgeted $1,200, and based off of these numbers here, I went with $1,180. So that's what I transferred to my high yield savings account. And then I do have to pay taxes in September. So a little under budget there, but that's fine. Sinking funds, I budgeted $1,362. However, it was what, $200 less than that? Why was this? I stopped two things, I think. So this includes 8 total sinking funds, and I think I may have miscalculated this number. I can't remember what happened here, but I know I did decrease some of my sinking funds or move things around. So I actually saved $1,162 between 8 sinking funds. For my Roth IRA, I budgeted $150, and that's exactly what I did for this month. Stayed on budget with that. I donated $50 as I expected, and then my rent, trash, and pest fee, $1,411. Renter's insurance, a lot of these are fixed. This is $13.83. Wi-Fi with Google Fiber is $55. Electricity was under budget, $61.60, so I was under budget by $8.40. Water and sewage, I always know the month before, so that was $37.04. Which both of these are lower. I mentioned that in my August budget video, but I love that. And then going forward, things should get lower too, like my electricity bill, because basically all winter last year, I didn't turn on the heat at all because I'm in an apartment and it stays pretty warm, so my bill was like in the 50s. For groceries, I was under budget a little bit, $316.47, so $8.53 under budget, which I'm very proud of because y'all know that I typically go over on this, and a big part of this is because I've had some diet changes where I have restricted a lot of foods, so I did purchase a lot less groceries toward the end of the month. However, food out at the beginning of the month, I did not do so well here. Yeah, $85.63, so this was what happened. I know I bought food for other people, so I paid the bill, I think twice. And I think that's where it's coming from. Yeah, so I didn't do well in this area again. This is a lot for me to spend, but this was not only on me. So I was over budget by $35.63. I definitely don't expect to go crazy in the next 2 months. I think I said that last month, but for sure not in September. I'm not even gonna say, it shouldn't be, but I am not gonna be eating out in September due to my health issues. Gas for my car, this one is crazy too for me because you guys know I typically go once, but I went 3 times in August. So I spent $90.19, which was $40.19 over budget because I drove far for many places. Like me and my sister went hiking and I offered to drive, and that was like an hour and a half each way. I think like 60 miles each way. So I had to get gas a 3rd time. I drove to like my dad's house and he's far away. Just a lot of driving this month that I did not expect, but that's okay. Student loans, like I said, my goal was $1,000, but I went well above that, $2,006.09. So this is in the red, but technically a good thing. Life insurance, $90. If you're curious as to why I have life insurance, I have that answer in the description box. Health and beauty, I expected $875 because if you watch my August budget video, you'll see that I talked about having to pay a large medical bill, and I ended up not having to pay that, but I did have quite a few expenses. So I spent $533.17, which is definitely very high, but at least under budget by what, $341.83. I do make note of what I spend money on, so I purchased Liquid IV, which is like a hydrator, 4 Sigmatic coffee, and hot cocoa, which I haven't even had yet just because of everything going on. Lots of vitamins and supplements. Oh, another thing I could add here is that I went to the holistic doctor follow-up. That was $175 itself. The vitamins and supplements were probably over $200 for everything. And then I got my teeth whitened. So I actually booked the teeth whitening back in July and finally got it in August. Do my teeth look whiter? I think they do. She showed me the difference between my teeth, like when I started and when I ended, and they were a lot whiter, so here we are. Okay, phone. $35 is what I paid, so $5 under budget. Yeah, I'm still not sure about the Verizon number. It changes every month. For my dogs, this money goes to my sister, $100 for our 3 dogs that she has with her. Business, only $12, which is very nice. And then gifts ended up being 0. So I was gonna try and like get ahead of the game and go shopping for my boyfriend's birthday, which is September 10th. So it's coming up because I'm filming this 9 days before that. However, I didn't end up shopping at all for him, and yeah, so I would have pulled from my sinking fund because I do have money for that, but that ended up being 0. So I'll just roll this over into next month, and yeah. I did have a few things that I ended up paying for. So parking, $8.60. Flipping, okay, so I've been talking about like wanting to increase my extra income, and my idea for that was flipping products, ideally like clothes. I think I'd rather stick with like shoes or something, but I've yet to explore that. So I decided to start small, went to Goodwill, picked up like 3 things for a total of $22. Unfortunately, I've only posted them on Poshmark, so maybe I should do like eBay and Mercari as well, but I've sold nothing. It's just the 3 things. They're not like, they are pretty big brands, but not good enough, I guess. So maybe I wasted $22, but if I can at least sell one of them to get that back, I'm sure I eventually will. But if not, so be it. So $22 ideally for flipping. Practice exam, so that exam that I failed, I did take a practice exam before it, and that was $20. Jesus. I spent so much around that exam. And then I did purchase books, so I guess I broke a no spend rule. However, how much did I spend? $19.51, and I actually used a Fetch Amazon gift card. So the app Fetch that I have linked down below, you just like scan your receipts and you get points for it. I had $25,000, not 25,000, 25,000 points worth $25 in a gift card. So I redeemed that for $25 to Amazon. I decided to use it for some books in relation to health, so I did use it for that. And then I also purchased some supplements with the rest of that $25 on Amazon. So I did account for that in my other income. It should be here somewhere. 25, yeah. So if you're interested in Fetch, you can use my link down below, and I think you get like 2,000 or 3,000 points. It's a really good app for getting like extra income here and there. And if you want to get like a Starbucks every couple of months for free, you could use that. So it's a good way to do that. Okay, so that was everything. And you can see here that I spent a total of $7,439.62, a little over budget, but this is because I saved so much. And if I exclude my debt and my savings, I only spent $2,941.53, which I think is pretty good. And then this is my income minus my expenses. This doesn't really add up, probably just because I had money left over in my checking account that rolled over into August, so I was able to afford all of this stuff. Okay, now let's move on to the fun part, my tracker. By the way, if you're interested in these templates, the spreadsheet, I will have it linked down below. You can get it for free. You will just have to create your own copy. But up here in the blue section for August, these are the amounts that I actually saved. So these are my 8 sinking funds. And then these are what I actually have. This teal section is what I actually have in those accounts. So we're gonna start with taxes. And I'm at $2,839.83. These are all as of August 31st, like I said at the beginning. So this will be depleted next month. Well, this month that I'm filming this. In September, it will be depleted because I have to pay my taxes. So yeah, that's one thing to keep in mind. But it is there right now. My emergency fund is up over $3,000, so $3,339.61. I've been putting $667 every month so that I can get to $6,000 by the end of December. Now, this also means that I'm gonna refer to my milestone list because I wanna keep you guys up to date on that. I had a milestone on here of a 3K emergency fund or 1 month of my spending, and I did predict that I would be able to do that in August 2021, so I can go ahead and check that off my list now. Okay, so for gifts, I have $495.81. For travel, $84.14. What's good is like I'm definitely not going to be traveling, I don't think, anytime soon. I really don't want to, just with everything going on. So I want to really grow this so I can take a nice solid trip some point soon. But okay, car maintenance, $837.92. This is growing nicely. Car insurance is at $601.05. And I actually already paid my car insurance today, and I depleted this whole thing, but I didn't actually need it all. So yeah, I'll talk about that in a Transfer Tuesday. Medical and dental, these next two are the same. So medical and dental I haven't been contributing to just because I've had so many medical expenses for the last several months. So I stopped that sinking fund. It's still at 99 cents. And same with FinCon. I decided not to go. That is this month, but all that's in there is $1.19. My MacBook savings, $400.78. In case you're new here, I'm just saving for that. I don't absolutely need one, but I just want to get it up to like $1,200 or $1,400, and then hopefully this laptop, which is from 2014, lasts beyond that, but I just want that there in case I need one, because I've noticed some issues. Just it's slowing down, the battery doesn't last as long, etc. My phone, same thing. My phone is fine, it is cracked, but I can go, I'm trying to get it to last as long as possible. I want like 1,000 in here, but I don't think I would need all that. $321.67. And then M1 spend is at $8,756.24. So it did go up a little bit since my Transfer Tuesday because of the interest that was gained, but that will also come up in my Transfer Tuesday. So you can see here how much I have saved in cash right now, $17,679.23. Have I ever had this? No. Look at all this. Started at $6,000. So like I said, I'll definitely be depleting some of this, like my taxes, the car insurance will be gone, but wow, that's crazy. Okay, the next exciting part, investments. So my Roth IRA is over $8,000 now. I only put in $150 last month, so you can see the growth, $8,086.19. And then M1 Invest, which I've had so many people sign up with my referral link, thank you so much, which they are still offering $50 after you contribute $100 if you use my link down below. So I get $50 anytime somebody signs up, and every single dollar that you're seeing here is from, well, not every single dollar because the stock market, the stock grows itself, but all of this is from referrals, which is insane. And now we're at almost $3,000, so $2,833.58. This went up almost by $1,000, and if you see here, over $10,000 is invested now, which is another one of my milestones that I can cross off. So I now have $10,000 invested. I was expecting to hit this in September this month, so I can go ahead and check that off and say it was done in August. Very, very exciting. Of course, this may fluctuate, but we're still checking it off. Okay, and we're gonna roll down to my net worth. All of this is auto-populated, so this is everything that I just went through. The only thing that I add here is what my checking account was at on the last day of the month. So on August 31st, this was the balance in my checking account after I transferred my taxes, after I paid the last of my bills, etc. So my net worth is negative $3,631. What? So I was expecting to get to remember I think I said 7,000 by September, the end of September, because that was Q3, and we're 3,600 away from zero. Wow. And what's crazy is this jump. How did this even happen? Yeah, this is absolutely amazing. Maybe next month in August, it may go down again, maybe to negative 5,000, because like I said, I'll be losing the taxes savings. But who knows? I don't know. There could be a ton of referrals coming through. There could be, if I save more, etc. So there could be anything that happens, but for this to be at 3,600 at the start of September, wow, I'm a lot further along than I expected to be. And this is exciting, and you can see in my graph here how big of a jump this is. Like, obviously this is the highest I've ever gotten, and I hopefully will hit 0 by October, if not sooner, but I do think it will be October. So that is insane. And the only other thing I have to update on is, sorry, I'm moving this around awkwardly, is my Vantage score, my credit score. It did stay the same at 766, and as I always say, I do prefer to track my Vantage score just because that's what Credit Karma uses, but my FICO score is about the same. So as you can tell, August was a very good month for me. I'm in quite a good place in regards to my finances and my like mental attitude regarding finances. Like, I just know that things are working out for me, and I'm trusting the process. I've mentioned that in a recent Transfer Tuesday video, and I really appreciate all of your support. Like, I've had a pretty rough year, as you all know, and primarily with my health, and it's very new to me. I've been struggling a lot. But to have y'all support, to be like, you know, like so proud of you, and you're so close, and this is the universe working for you. Like, I so much appreciate that, because I really need that at this time. And no matter what happens, like, I know I will get to my goals, and it's just, you got to take it day by day. So that's it. That was my August. It was a pretty exciting month. I guess the most exciting month that I've had ever, because my net worth has never been that high, and that was really big progress. So it's super exciting. Thank you, of course, to all of you who use my referral links and for watching my channel. It really helps me out, obviously. So please comment down below with how your August was, or feel free to give an update on your August goals or your September goals, whatever it is that you would like to share. Thank you all again so much, and please give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next video.